It's the secret book. And that's how spirit will karma. There she is, right behind you the whole damn time, right? In the shadows, just waiting. Darn complex. I'm done with work. Can we meet up? I'll see you in court. So there's a lot of things that she's hiding and or, again, keeping secret when it comes to him. Rigged games. How does Jay-Z currently feel about Beyonce? Okay. Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message for Amberlynn Reid. Subby said Amberlynn and the cat, Rarity. This reading is alleged, not the cat, oh my god. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You gotta watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, Spirit is also acknowledging that there's something that she has done and that she regrets. And it, I don't know how. Okay, so it feels like she overeats to suppress her emotions around an action that was done, and there's nothing you can do about it, but it's something that she plays over and over in her mind, and it really gets at the heart of her self-esteem. It really gets into the crevices of who she is, and it affects her. It's very traumatizing. That's her business. All right, so when it comes to this cat, Rarity, and then we'll get into the rest of the reading, there's this energy of pouncing on something, doing something unbeknownst to someone. Okay. And so when it comes to this cat, there is lipstick on a pig. It's being communicated that this does affect the heart chakra. Creating imbalances and or delays, that this has to do with her not listening to her higher intuitive self when it comes to this cat. And also there's this energy of her not being authentic and genuine when it comes to the situation around this cat. This is also with, I see pink, so it makes me feel like passion for people. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit's passion for business and also romantic energy. But there's lipstick on a pig. There's denial. There's cover up. Thank you. There's frivolity, foolishness, and needing to take a closer look when it comes to this cat. There's this energy of needing to have a spiritual bath and cleanse oneself. Okay, and I'm not even trying to be funny, but Spirit says take a bath, period. But that's neither here nor there. Let's just keep going. I do see candles acknowledging that she gets into it. Like, you know, the thing about manifesting is like it shouldn't harm. It shouldn't create any ill will towards anyone. Right. And so it does feel like the opposite. It feels like you throwing darts because you feel like darts are being thrown at you. And in response to someone's negative energy, and instead of putting it out there as well, you say things like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? No matter what someone says about me, positive or negative, my bank account increases, my health increases, like things like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so it's more harmful for you to put out the same energy, because that energy is coming back to you, just like that energy that they put out is coming back to them too. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just the blow that I get. But in this spiritual bath and cleansing oneself, it restores the throat chakra, the heart chakra, the solar plexus energy. Spirit is also acknowledging that she needs to focus on self-love, relaxation, regeneration, satiety within, and replenishment. Okay. Spirit says that when it comes to this cat, she is throwing 3 sheets to the wind. 3 is significance, a lot of blubbering, a lot of sobbing, a lot of crying. And Spirit is like, yeah, okay. And so when you get done crying, when you blow your nose, wipe your tears, write down what we doing moving forward, because Spirit wants to be, you know, they want to participate in this, but they can't make you do anything. They can't force you to do anything. It's, you have your own free will here in this realm. There's a musical instrument in one hand and a beverage in the other. There's a candle again, some form of prayer and or divination. There's this energy of needing to get rooted and grounded because she's being disingenuous and she's not being authentic. And then the heart chakra has imbalances and or delays. So this energy of throwing 3 sheets to the wind, blowing off steam, rebellion, merriment, overindulgence, and wanting to escape. The past, it just keeps coming up that there's a situation of which transpired in her past, and she it feels very traumatizing to her, but she blames herself, and she can't get over it. Spirit is acknowledging that she's getting played. There's manipulation, lies, controlling, pulling the strings, to be careful because they both look the same. Salt or sugar looks can be deceiving. And while she's dealing with getting played and manipulated and not being able to see the forest through the trees, like people say, people are watching the shit go down and enjoying the gossip around her situation. She's falling apart, all torn up into pieces. And Spirit says they know they fucked up. And what's going on with your legs? Okay, because that picture had them legs all over the place, and the Spirit says something's wrong with your legs, honey. Yeah. And so you need to be careful with your intake of salt and sugar. Spirit puts this back on, like, are you pre-diabetic? Are you do you have hypertension? Do you have high blood pressure? Be careful. Show business. Your legs is taking a beating though. Okay. Amber, Reid. Yep. You can't fix them. They're all broken up. The second time we hear about broken up. And this again, it's just, it feels very, it feels like I'm talking about something that happened in the past. I do see shadow. I do see darkness. You trying to fix something and or someone. Spirit says it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to take flight. It's time for you to manifest. It's time for you to go that way. There is this energy of illuminating the mind and trying to get ascension, trying to obtain ascension, trying to walk in ascension. But you are in an ocean of suffering. And so, even though it feels like things are happening and it's trying to bring you and guide you into the light, you would rather sulk in your pity, in your tears. It feels like you're not helping yourself in this ocean of suffering. You see how the hand is up? It feels like you're waiting to the last minute to ask for help right before it goes down. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's this energy of overwhelming emotion. Water sign energy could acknowledge depression, anxiety, fears. You need to clear, cancel, and release and manifest the life that you do want. There's this energy of hopelessness, negativity, ignorance, powerlessness, mental health issues, narcissism, grief, anger, weakness, struggles, anxiety, spiritual death. And you need to get balance. You need to have balance in your emotions. You are very, very, very emotional. That's your business, okay? Not my business. Clear that out. Amber, Reid. Thank you. Healing. Are you on a healing journey? Are you communicating healing? Spirit says you need to speak healing over your life. Spirit is also acknowledging some karmic completion. Karmic lesson. That shit hurts, but that's your business. And you ain't got to tell everybody what you're dealing with. But Spirit says you're about to catch a blow if you haven't caught one already, because there's a karmic completion. What goes around comes around. What you put out in the universe, you get right back. In the middle of the deck, there is some energy of domestic harmony. Are you seeking love? In the middle of the deck, this may relate to a troubled relationship with a child, family member, or ex, or a current partner, a house guest, or a roommate. It could even relate to problems you have had in this actual house. Either way, this card has been sent to advise you that your difficulties are being resolved and domestic happiness is within your reach. You need to heal some kind of trauma that you experienced as a child, as an adolescent. You're carrying this trauma into your present. Amber, Reid. Amberlynn, Reid. Thank you. Three of Cups in reverse. So there's an affair, there's some cheating, there's some gossiping, there's some overindulgence. Second time we hear overindulgence, this creates a lot of emotion for you. There's gossiping, there's a lack of social life, unhappy ending, taking advantage of others. And this is because you've been in pain. You've been dealing with heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, absence, sadness. Thank you, Spirit. Grief, sorrow, confusion, ill health. Second time. And then with the Page of Pentacles, there's a breakdown in your finances. Your heart chakra has imbalances and or delays, and it feels like you don't have up healthy boundaries. You've made some bad money moves, money problems, someone who doesn't appreciate you, and now you're starting over again. And you're hoping that the universe is going to catch you. You just out here falling off cliffs, okay? That's your business. There's this energy of a new beginning, but there's also this energy of a lack of commitment on your end. What's her biggest obstacle? Remember, our biggest obstacle in reverse. Boom. I've been saying this whole reading. There's something about your past that you had that's unsettled. It's not dealt with, and there's no end of chapter in this because you need to heal your inner child. You need to have the strength to go and speak to your younger self and do what you need to do, because you're not letting go of the past and you're focusing. You cannot focus on the future. You cannot grow up. You cannot. It's something about the home. Yeah, and so because of this, everything is imbalanced when it comes to marriage, when it comes to happiness, when it comes to fulfillment, matters of the home. It's an unhappy home because of this. You have a dysfunctional life and or family because of this. You have a broken home and or a lack of security and stability because of that. With a 10 of Cups in reverse, creating a lot of emotion. Again, water sign comes up. What's next? Thank you. What's next is imbalance. Self-indulgence, excess, clashing, lack of perspective, discord, antagonism. Okay. What's next? Spirit says what's next is you need to be hopeful. You need to get calm. You need to tap into some type of healing spirituality. You need to focus on renewal. You need to focus on healing. You need to get some help. You need to ask for help. You need to ask for help, okay? This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.